Hey folks, Tim Newman with Soft Lite Studios bringing another daily assignment your way. Today's assignment for September 9th, 2019. Our assignment today is titled Watermelon. As sure a sign of summer as there ever was, the watermelon. All green on the outside and lovely pink on the inside. This refreshing fruit is at the peak of its season right now. So this would be the perfect time to grab the salt shaker. I know, not for everyone. And find a watermelon near you. Let's take a look at some sample images. Pretty clear they got watermelon here, no question about it. And what I really like about this shot is the fact that we are working these two complementary colors against one another. It probably seems obvious, slice one of the watermelons open and put it in the scene, but if you think about it from a color point of view, we are really working the complementary color in this scene. In our next sample image, these two cats are digging their watermelon. I think the one has got watermelon all down the front of his shirt. He's probably going to be in trouble. But what kid doesn't love watermelon? Was that not a rite of passage growing up, was the watermelon? Nice rule of thirds here. We got one of each of these kids sitting at an intersecting line on the vertical rules. I think a really nicely managed color set. And again, that red watermelon as the complementary color to all the greens in this picture. Got another simple image here. This gal here is obviously enjoying her watermelon on an extremely hot day, or she's about to faint and pass out with her watermelon. I'm not sure which one, but I think you get the idea. I really like the stylized image here, all of the bright kind of high key white in the background here, and then the color set working here in the foreground. I think it makes a pretty good image, and the implied diagonal from the fan to her, keeping her cool. All right, let's take a look at some of the elements of design that we're concerned with here. Obviously, watermelons have a recognizable shape, either in whole or in cross-section slices or in wedges. That's the way we think of watermelons. So try to work those shapes. Think about color. Watermelons should be kind of bright pink leaning towards red with a nice bright green shell on the outside. And of course, quality of light is going to matter there for sure. All right, let's take a look at some more sample images. All right, here we have a watermelon smoothie. And I really like the way the glasses are set up here, the way the wedges of fruit are hanging off the edges of the glasses, the plate of the watermelon wedges in the background, and all of these complementary colors, or in all reality, this is really more of a analogous color set here. The way they're all working against one another with the really kind of understated, muted gray tones in the background. All right, now, not all watermelons are pink and red. There is a yellow watermelon out there. In fact, we found it right here. And I like the way the wedges are aligned here and really stacked up on this serving platter and really giving us kind of that nice pie and pie-shaped pattern working here. Plus, a lot of symmetry and pattern in the yellow watermelon slices, and that one regular watermelon slice being the break in the pattern. Last but not least, couldn't get out of here without a watermelon mojito. Now, if you have never tried one, you got to give it a try. It's got a great, refreshing flavor to it. And again, here we've got really nice tonal balance, subject balance, really got great complementary colors working here, and a diagonal from the bottom right to the upper left. All right, let's take a look at some of our rules of composition. We're concerned with balance in these pictures. You know, obviously tonal balance and color balance matters, but subject balance is pretty important here as well. Our point of view really helps us depending on how we're looking at the watermelon, whether we're cutting the watermelon as a cross-cut section and looking at it down that way, or as the pie slices, or as the watermelon as a whole. Now, you want to be careful with the whole watermelons because those are easier to choke on. Go with the slices in the smaller parts. Last but not least, think about color theory. Color matters here. It's what makes the watermelon look as appealing as it looks. Let's take a look at our format specifications. If you're going to submit an image to us for the semi-monthly image critique, please use the guidelines that you see on the screen here, and you'll also see a copy of an example name for today's date and our naming standard. If none of this makes any sense to you, please take a look at the Update 01 video, for which there is a link below in the description. Also down there next to that link, you will find a link for the upload URL, making it real easy for you to submit images to us. And speaking of easy links, don't forget that subscribe button. It's the way to easily keep up to date with what we're doing here at Soft Lite Studios. All right, go out there and get some pictures of some watermelons near you. And while you're getting those pictures, remember, learning equals skills, practice equals mastery. We'll see you out there.